Hello everyone and welcome back to v.1 HD edition on patch 1.0.6. The replay that you're gonna see is from 2014 and we got 1v1 on Forza Isen. We got Maxeha, who's actually it's patch from v.1 expert, and his opponent is going to be Isengard player, is going to be Clever. So Clever decided to go for Uruk Pit and he's not going for furnaces. He will definitely create some lumber mills outside his base, so he knew what he's doing. Matchup has been decided, I think. They haven't been playing random or something like that. Because most of the time, if Isengard discover, or rather not yet discovered, that your opponent is exact Force of Light, is going for 2 furnaces right at the back. But in this case, if your opponent Force of Light, you're definitely going for those lumber mills, and with 2 Uruk Pits, with 2 Uruk-hais and Uruk Pit. Anyway, Jay is trying to do something. We got War Chant on the disposal of Isengard. He is trying to deal damage towards those Gondor soldiers battalion. As we can see, there is a Thunderland or rather Elfenwood that will be used over here right away. And as well, Isengard would like to create here a lumber mill. Maybe he's waiting for the resources, I assume, with his worker or clumper. So far so good for all of them, for both of them. Actually, yeah, we lost most of those Gondor soldiers. He is trying to stop those units from moving and then move forward to not allow those Uruk-hais to catch to those warriors, but it's not going to work out. As we can see, entire battalion is over here. Another battalion of Gondor soldiers completely demolished before they can get into the Elfenwood. On the other side, we got, of course, Pippin, who is trying to get settlements, create farms out of them. Into the base, we got another farm, so we're gonna have 2 farms and 1 blacksmith at the moment. So it's going to be definitely rush for the stables, rush for the knights from Jaya. In this case, while his opponent definitely is going for Uruk Pit on level 2. As we can see, is pop out more and more Uruk-hais, even Quake some of those. So he will definitely receive rank 2 in a good time. As we can see, another farm even for Max. So he decided to go for one more farm because this one is going to be destroyed, and he got to get the stables as fast as possible. It seems that he wants to get the knights as cheaper as it's possible. So we try to clear up some of those Uruk-hais. As we can see, they are on the shield formation, so they get a little bit of less damage. As we can see, this Pippin got to deal damage with 3 rocks. At the moment it's going to be harder because of the War Chant, and the settlement is free out of Gondor influence now. Definitely it's going to be clock or maybe a farm right away. And in the other case, we got on the left side creeping with the 3 battalions of Uruk-hais, nothing out of the ordinary. Isengard was able to creep, he's able to create a lumber mill. One thing that he will not be able to do is to kill those those works, because he just used his War Chant on the other battalion of Uruk-hais, as we saw, so he's not able to creep those works, actually kill those works. On the other hand, we got Jaya, who just received his stables. He's going for knights. As we can see, they're a little bit cheaper, but he needs definitely to get more and more farms if you want to get them even more cheaper from 570 or maybe 40 resources. As we can see, Uruk-hai is doing pretty good job dealing damage towards the farms. Mary, or rather Pippin, is trying to level up. He's already on level 2. He will be able to clear up those Uruk-hais before they destroy this farm. As we can see, they are on the shield formation. Still at least 3 rocks to kill one of those Uruks, but it's enough time to kill them before they take down the farm. The other farm will be cleared up as well by knights, as well as of course those works that chased the Uruk-hai battalions. Anyway, as we can see, we got first battalion of pikes on the way. We got another lumber mill for Isengard. He was able even to creep this workler, wasn't able to kill those works. This is why the settlement is not yet in possession of Isengard. We got War Chant into the pikes. Those pikes will definitely kill those works with ease and level up to level 2 after destroying the workler. On the other side, as we can see on the north, knights are trying to level up to level 2 after destroying the workler, and Pippin is on level 3 moving forward. on this point on, Pippin will be only for a scout and clocking near the settlements, to be honest, because we get to the point when we get pikes and when Isengard is going definitely for lures and maybe some heroes later on. For now on, as we can see, the work riders, there is going to be work pit into the pikes, so it seems that Isengard would like to catch up with knights, killing some of them, and definitely regain the map control that he, to be honest, got the map control overall. 2 Tenderlands has been used, almost 3 power points for Isengard. It seems that we are going for Tenderland from the Isengard, while Gondor got 1 power point, he got Forge Blades, so everything is pretty much as it should be. Pippin is trying to do something with pikes, all those resources, all those treasures goes to the Isengard. Clever made a really good job over here and was able to take down, take the treasures, but wasn't able to take down the work pit that belongs to the knights that receive level 3. And now the knights are trying to clear up the settlements out of the influence of Isengard, which Isengard give it a chance actually to do it, but he's trying to build another lumber mills in the back of the base of Maxeha. Maxeha got forge blades. Let's see if he got the armor as well. No, not yet. He haven't purchased the armor yet. We got 2.5, even a little bit more to the Tenderland from the Isengard, and 1.5 for, I guess, Elfen Alliance. It's going to be Elfen Alliance for Gondor. In this case, we get outpost on the south, but this outpost may be destroyed. There is a war trying to clear up 2 works. I don't know if those spikes are enough to kill knights with upgraded blades, as well as on level almost 4 experience and resources goes to Maxeha at the moment. He got heavy armor purchased at the moment from the blacksmith, and he will definitely deal more and more damage to the settlements around the map. He will not get into the contact from the outpost. As we can see, this settlement is locked because of this Pippin over here. The other ones are going to be regained by Isengard, and this is what should happen. Isengard should regain control, and Gondor should try to micro as best as possible to not allow him to do it that fast. But we got more and more pikes, we got work riders on the field, another battalion as well. So as we can see, more and more settlements belongs to the Isengard. And of course may change. As we can see, there is a Tenderland. It's been used over here. So step by step, Isengard will take control over the map for now, and we'll see how Maxeha will react. Definitely it's going to be with Elven Alliance or Gandalf later on. Gandalf the White, that's the only Gandalf that you would like to have if you're playing against Isengard, against anyone. Isengard Armory for Isengard at the moment. Of course, to get forge blades and upgrades, any other upgrades, forge blades, heavy armor and fire arrows. We got horde shields, they're going to be available for Gondor, and work riders got to definitely get away. They cannot fight with forge bladed and heavy armored knights, although pikes can do such thing with Wartron. There is another Elven Forest that will be covered later on, but for now it's not going to happen. It seems that Gondor is going for the Elfen Alliance. We got heavy armor and how ability for work riders. Gondor got to get away. He lost this settlement on behalf of Isengard. This one is still in lock because of Pippin. And here comes 2 battalions of knights to deal with pikes alongside Hobbit. And they will get control over the settlement. Forge blades for pikes at the moment. And almost 2 power points for Clever. So he's doing pretty good job. We're going to go with banner carries. We got forge blades and heavy armor. And later on we may receive fire arrows as well. So Clever regain control and Yeah, got problems with it. He got to do something, of course. Oh, he lost a couple of knights over here. And there is another thunder line to cover the opponent's elven forest. We got a couple of knights over here, but there as well work riders. We got Palantir being used to speed up a little bit knights, or works rather. And now, I guess without a Hog ability, it's not that easy to kill those knights. There is Hog ability. Shea decided to get away. He don't want to lose those battalions of level 4 knights. Although Palantir is still working, as we can see. Shea is trying to micro a bit. He lost one knight at the moment, but there are 4 to go. And it seems that there is the escape road. Shea was able to escape from his fate. Work Riders a little bit level up to level 2, both of those units. Another settlement will belongs to Isengard, and Isengard will gain the map control. We got Elfin Alliance for Jay at the moment. He will summon them over here to deal with pikes. This is why those pikes are trying to get away. They don't want to be sniped by Elfin Alliance. Dead easy. Another battalion of knights got to heal up. They were not able to kill those Uruk pike hordes. And now Elfin Alliance will scatter around the map. As we can see, pikemen are going to escape from their fates. We got 3 battalions of Elfin Alliance when you summon them, and definitely those pikes got to get away from the time being. We don't have fire arrows yet for Isengard, although he got enough resources. Now we got all the upgrades, so definitely this Isengard armor should be delayed at the moment. We got 2 power points for Isengard, almost 1 power point for Gea, and we got Work Riders who would like to deal damage to the Elfin Warriors, but of course they're on the swords mode, so they will not be trampled. They get to be killed like that, and it's actually happened. Level 2 Work Riders against level 2 Knights, but the Knights are near the will. Although those Work Riders should use the whole ability. I think they're out of control and they will be killed. Really big loss over here. Big loss over here. Definitely this Work Rider battalion could do much more in the late game. Yeah, regain the map control, killing and destroying more structures, leveling up level to level 5 knights even, so that's pretty good. How about Isengard? Isengard stopped for a minute in my opinion. He's doing nothing. We got Horses, so definitely the attack on the settlements and the sentry towers are what Gondor would like to do. Even destroying the Uruk pit is a really good idea. Heal been used, and Uruk pit on level 3 is going down. It means no more pikes for the time being for the Isengard, no more combos or whatever. Really good blow into Isengard at the moment. Shujia is trying to regain the map control, although he will get really hard time to do it. 4 power points at the moment for Clever. And he's trying to deal with settlements, nothing else. Okay. Outpost is still standing here. The other outpost may be picked up at the moment. We got really like 3,000 resources for Isengard. How about Gondor? We got 1,000 only. And there is Palantir in use, there is Hog ability in use, and this Work Rider battalion at the moment should get away as fast as possible. They're stuck at the moment over here for a time being, but they will get away. Level 6 on Knights that kill a couple of those Work Riders. And 1 power point as well. We get Siege Works for Clever on the north, but it's not protected at all. Definitely this outpost will be destroyed. There is another Elfin Wood, so those Knights could deal damage and be able to clear up those spikes on level 3. It's going to happen. Siege Works being cancelled. I'll check the bases. So we got another Uruk pit and 3 crossbowmen from the Isengard, because he needs the Uruk pit on level 2. We got some towers actually, to deal with nearby Wark Riders. And Knights are moving forward. We got the heal available, not yet, but we got Alpha Alliance. It's definitely good idea to try to deal damage towards your opponent when you get the chance. There is a Hog ability, definitely Isengard should use it. Now he got to retreat, Elfin Alliance been used, and I think the pikes are going back to the camp as well. Another settlement falls. Knights, really good micro. We got 4 battalions, right? Or maybe 5. 4 is optimum. That's the most that players are doing. No, we got 4 battalions of Knights. This is as much as you should have if you want to control them, all of them perfectly, or rather good. Maybe not perfectly, but good. We got 2 power points for Gondor at the moment. Almost 6 power points for Clever. Clever may go for Frozen Rain, but lots of times I show the Fury of Fire as well. So we'll see which power point the Isengard player would pick, as he is tier 3 power points. Another Lumbermill is going down, heal has been used. Knights got to get away from the time being. Lures is on the field to cripple the Gandalf. This is the only reason why you purchase lures when you bought lures. And we got ballistas on the way, so it's going to be Fuel of Fires for Isengard. It's because he doesn't have Industry or Devastation before, and you would like to keep up with your economy. At this point in the game, you definitely, as an Isengard, lose a couple of units, and you would like to keep up pressure on your opponent. This is why you need the resources. Fury of Fire, it's a really good answer to this. Although Industry could be as well in the beginning, after the Tenderland, but it's always good to have both of them. There is a lure, strength level up. Of course, it's not his time to shine. His time to shine will come when Gandalf came in, and he will be white. So we'll see how it's going to be. As we can see, Uruk Pit is on level 2. All those crossbow battalions in the back, so they will not be killed by any of those knights. Really good idea by Clever. Over here we got some ballistas on the air, Warg Riders trying to deal damage, as well as knights who keep up with the pressure. Oh my god, another Uruk Pit may be in danger over here. It's on level 2.5, almost level 3. You definitely don't want to lose this Uruk Pit at the moment for a second time. As we can see, Gondor is bank up resources. He got 2 power points as well, so here we go for Gandalf the White. And we'll see how well Maxeha is going to micro. As we can see, almost kill his entire battalion level 4 of knights. It definitely gives at least power point for the Isengard. So we got 2 power points. Definitely Industry. I would pick Industry to just use it somewhere. We got the Palantir, really good if you chase some units with Warg Riders. But Industry, come on. Industry is good for you. Definitely you should choose this. We got Siege Works on level 3. We got 3 ballistas over here. We got combo battalions as well. And lures who would like to cripple some Gandalf. Of course, where is Gandalf? He is almost here. He is already white, so those 2 power points belongs to him. And he will receive his horse. And now, why those farms went down? Because Maxeha would like to get the reduced cost of the upgrades at the moment. He doesn't need more knights. 4 battalions, as I said before, is enough. So he would like to reduce the cost of the upgrades if it's going to be necessary, and concentrate on the farms outside the base. At the moment, those ballistas has been picked up, and knights on level 9, almost. Are they going to be picked up? Not really. Yeah, really good micro, or luck maybe. We got to take it into consideration. We're able to save this battalion, destroying all those ballistas, so Isengard will not be able, for now yet, to kill all those, to destroy the wall and get into the base. We got almost 4 power points, 3.5 power points for Clever, for the Isengard player, almost 2 power points for Maxeha. Okay. We got Elven Summon Alliance one more time to scare the pikes, and the outpost on the south is going down. Gandalf low in health, getting the pikes, almost level 6 for him. He's wounded, got to get away. Definitely those Elven Alliance could deal some damage towards those pikes on level 2. We got another ballista, but we got workshop as well. So this workshop will deal damage not to ballistas, it will deal damage to the combo battalions. Worth to mention. It seems that Maxeha decided to go into the siege work to destroy it, but here comes Saruman with his fireball, killing battalion level 9. It is really bad on behalf of Maxeha. It's really good timing for Clever actually that he was able to do it. But yeah, lost a very viable battalion at the moment. He got 3 power points, while his opponent got already 5, almost 6. And it seems that Isengard is going for a Balrog at the moment. He's going with ballistas, of course, trying to deal damage, even lure his opponent near the entire army of combo battalions. We got lures on level 2. Really good Worm Tongue ability. Level 3 for lures at the moment. Knights will be killed near those combos battalions. Saruman got his leadership. 4 units. Lurs is working on it, of course. And the wall will be destroyed over here. Times go down, and the Pike battalion will be killed, even wide out with Wizard Blast. Heal is not going to help this battalion survive, as we can see, so Maxeha will lose this wall maybe, as well as the entire battalion. Let's see how it's going to be. Another hit. Yes, concentrate on the wall. So the wall is going down. Let's see if Maxeha got enough resources. Not at all. You need at least 2k resources to be able to rebuild your wall. Work Riders alongside Ballista were able to destroy the catapult over here, and now they are working on the siege works, so no more catapults will be on the air. And they weren't able to do it because of those battle towers, but the entire army of Isengard is moving in. Ballista is here, and 2 of them, catapult as well, trebuchets as well is here to protect itself. We got lures a little bit out of position. You should be near the base. I don't know if it was a good call to get into the castle of Gondor, to be honest. While Gondor is going for trebuchets, for example. Castle is gone, but isn't enough. I mean, Maxeha got a really still 3 battalions of knights. Still got his Gandalf as well as just received the Eagle Alliance. So I don't know how it's going to work. There, down they goes, Eagle Alliance. There is not lots of crossbows left into combos battalions. There is not fireball available. Lures is going down. It seems that those eagles will survive. There are 2 wizard blasts, but Gandalf will definitely use his Starry Light to kill Saruman, and by this even receive more power points. We got 3 power points. He cleared up all those combos, and now he can recreate his base. He can go in and destroy some outposts over here, which will happen with help of the eagles. Definitely you got to be careful. You don't want to lose eagles to the enemy's team, because it gives them really good amount of power points. I think almost half of a power point, which was really big deal in this case. We got 4 power points for Maxeha. He got still his Gandalf level almost 8. We got 2 battalions of knights, 3 battalions of knights on the air, Eagle Alliance and Elven Warriors. Now Maxeha is clearing up the northern outpost. While Clever is got to recreate his army, recreate his heroes. As we can see, he got only 1 Uruk pit. He got to do something with it. Let's check the amount of units that he got. Not even 100. It's 100 units out of 400. It's not that good. He got 15, 14, almost 14 power points. So he would like to deal some damage towards his opponent, receive Balrog. We got almost 6 power points for Maxeha at this point. So now it comes to the point when the last power points came in, and it depends which one of those players will receive the tier 4 power points, which are Army of the Dead for Force of Good and Balrog for Force of Evil. It all depends on them, how they're gonna do it. Yeah, decided to go into the base of his opponent. Is it a good move? He can definitely kill lures without any troubles near 2 battalions of pikes. And not getting into the base of your opponent. There is a wizard plus almost level 8. Almost level 8 for Gandalf. 6.5 power points, but here comes Cripple in the base of Clever. So it's not looking good. The only thing that you can do is to use Starry Light on someone. There is a heal, but it's not going to work. Even Bubble. But it's not enough. It's not enough. This Gandalf got to be killed over here. And let's check the amount of power points. We got almost 16 power points for Clever out of this. Definitely what Jay should do is to go over here when the Lures was over here and just kill him. Alongside those knights. That could be enough. We get 16 power points to almost 8. So all comes to this, who will receive the 25 tier 4 power points faster. It's going to Balrog or Army of the Dead. It's come to this. So it seems that it's pretty close game. We got knights, we're getting the pikes. Oh my god, 3 of them been killed. Yeah, doesn't micro pretty well. Almost 17 power points for Isengard. Almost level 4 for Lurs as well. Gandalf got to be revived, but it's 2000 resources, and Jia doesn't have that much of the resources for himself, although he will receive the Eagle Summon and Elfin Summon in the time being. Work Riders as well as Pikes are doing pretty good job over here, destroying the outpost on the north. Isengard army going into the castle of Gondor. Fireball right into the knights. Is it going to be enough? Trebuchet even can be taken by Mordog. The citadel is going down.
Let's get this trebuchet where we can use it.
Decent, really good actually. But we got 9 power points for Jaya at the moment. And those trebuchets still doing pretty good job against combo battalions, as we can see. We got Summon of Eagles, Summon of Elfin Warriors. Those heroes are in trap. They will be definitely killed over here. Both of them, 10 power points, 11 power points for Gondor at the moment. His base is completely demolished. We got Balrog summon. And how it's going to be? Definitely Army of the Dead should be summoned into the castle of Jaya. Is it going to be possible? Breath of Fire, pretty good usage, but it should be used a little bit on this tiny little thing over here to be able to take down 4 structures right on the bed. The slab is going down, so it seems that Jaya will give up his own castle. Let's see if Isengard is not able to create this castle, but yes, Jia just lost his castle. He's going into the base of his opponent with Army of the Dead. He got only the outpost over here. The eagle is still doing pretty good damage. There are no more units for Isengard. As we can see, his castle is going to be destroyed. Rohirrim Alliance has been summoned as well. He got only this outpost, and he got to revive his heroes. He got Work Riders, Balrog times ran out. Still this Ballista near the castle. It will allow Jia to reboard his castle, but I don't think so it's going to happen. And Clever is going to lose his Isengard castle over here. Rohirrim Alliance as well as Gondor Knights doing pretty good damage. Pretty good stuff over here. The castle is gone. We got only 2 battalions of Work Riders, and in this point, without the Balrog, without the map control, Isengard cannot do anything. We got Eagle Alliance, Rohirrim Alliance, and Elfin Warriors. If they kick out one more time, it's going to be the end. We got Pippin. He will be revived in now it's time for this one little outpost to survive. Is it going to be possible? It seems that Jay is trying to do it. We got Work Riders who are doing a really good job trying to take down the outpost, trying to take down the settlements over here out of the outpost and kick out the Jay out of the game. Let's see if Gondor will be able to survive. We got a heal available. Definitely should be used right away. And it is. We got Pippin who is trying to deal more and more damage. The castle is still standing. The outpost is still standing. As we can see, he's going to recreate itself. We got the pikemen on level 6 almost. Knights getting into the pikes, killing some of them. Level 6 for the pikes at the moment. They got to survive this attack. The outpost is going down, and only those two heroic statues are left for Jea. It seems that he will not be able to do it. His Rohirrims are low in health. He's trying to recreate the outpost out of the scratch. Pippin is trying to deal some damage towards the pikes, but they are almost on level 7. There is nothing that he can do. Now let's check it out. Who is going to destroy first the outpost of the opponent? It seems that Clever is going to create the furnaces to keep in the game, and the outpost for Jea is going down, and he will be defeated. Oh my god, this is really close game. If only Jea could survive this, he would definitely win with those alliance that PowerPoints provides. Eagle Alliance, Rohirrim Alliance and Elfin Alliance that allow you to stay in the game. If only he protects his outpost and not attack his opponent's outpost, he could definitely survive this and even win the game. But he decided otherwise to rush his opponent's outpost, to not allow Isengard to get more and more resources. As we know, Isengard got a Fury of Fire, so with it he will be able to kick up his economy and create a castle before Gondor could do it. So it's really hard to guess, but in my opinion he should go back into his outpost, protect his outpost for any cost, wait for the summons, and then use the summons of the opposing outpost, even the castle that will be recreated, and win the game maybe that way. Maybe he was scared about the Gondor that Balrog that would kick into the battlefield. I don't know. Anyway, good job for Clever. Replay for 2014. Hope you enjoy Battlefront 1 with HD models, HD edition. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy, and see you next time. Bye bye.